live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. The Bulls are enjoying this break from the road. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And to say these guys are hot right now would be putting it mildly. They've come into this game playing arguably the best basketball of anybody in the league.
Yeah, Greg, it's been a big-time winning streak. I mean, many of the games haven't even been close during the streak. Needless to say, they're coming into every game now with great confidence and swagger.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Rush in at the small forward. Gasol with the rebound. Butler attacking. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Rose. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Off the screen. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Curry. And he can't bank that one in. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Bogut the pass to Green, and he makes good on the layup. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Pass to Mirotic. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Curry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Curry kicks to Bogut. Gasol with the steal. Dishes to Gibson. Rose goes in. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Gasol with the steal. And Mirotic kicks to Gibson. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Bogut dishes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. To the wing on the left. The 8-footer. And Mirotic sends it back. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Rose, good. Rose has got 6 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. 20 seconds left to play in the first. It's Iguodala with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Left side Rose. Here's Mirotic. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out front, up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Spates in at the center, locking down the middle.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Outside Rose to the right side. Here's Mirotic. It's rebounded by Golden State. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Butler goes in, and it's sent back by Spates. Livingston passes to Barnes. From deep, Iguodala goes up on the block. Goes back up. Livingston, that's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the Bulls making a change here. Brooks checked in. And then for Golden State, Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop, and he took it inside.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls, McDermott comes in for Mirotic. And it's Heinrich in for Aaron Brooks. And the Warriors also making a change. Bogut's checked in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Curry against Rose. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Greg. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
Offline with the baseline jumper.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Again, Curry missing.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Rose kicks to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Bogut. Golden State moving the ball around. Shoots. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. The feed to Heinrich. Off target from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Bogut with a screen on Rose. Curry, good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Curry's shot is off. Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's McDermott. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bairstow, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Tony Snell's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. And Moore subbed in for Derrick Rose. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Clark, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Up in time. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that's the end of the first half. The Warriors on top. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
The second half just about to get going here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
McDermott is out there with Portis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Butler. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Butler's got 8. Warriors leading by 12. Curry attacking. Mirotic grabs the miss.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
It's stolen by Bogut. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. And it's 8 points for Draymond Green. Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. Here's Portis. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style for him.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pau Gasol has checked in for Portis. Gibson comes in for McDermott. And it's Rose in for Kirk Heinrich. Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Thompson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Curry with the three. Again, Curry missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. There's Rose with the three. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. And Gasol sends it back. They retain possession. Iguodala kicks to Green. He feeds it to Curry. It's stolen by Rose. And here they come. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Clark, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. On the wing, Iguodala takes the 13-footer. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. The Warriors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Rose dishes to Gasol. A reverse. It's tipped to the left wing for 3. That's good. Clark's got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And it's Butler missing. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Gasol. Tries yet again. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And that one's good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Butler from outside. That doesn't go either for Butler. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Livingston, no luck.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Rush kicks to Clark. Out left to the wing. Spates the pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. Offline. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Rush in the small forward position. Stephen Curry. Curry's shot is good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now.